Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here, how we doing today? Welcome to another Epic 7 video, and you have no idea how many times I actually say the wrong name during that intro in my cuts. So, we have a lot of stuff going on in this game right now, and I just kind of want to talk over with people what I'm currently doing. People are very lost, and that's super understandable. So this is just going to be a video where I kind of talk through everything I'm actively doing, just to make sure you're not missing anything, just to make sure you're getting all you can out of things, and just to know what I'm grinding. So maybe you're missing some things here or there, and you can kind of get an idea of where to progress in this game. So the first things first here, let's look at my sanctuary. We have, where we go, improve buildings here. We have 1 point in the left, and this is just so I don't cap too much. We have 3 in the middle and 3 on the right. I really like this 200%. It procs, I would say, about 50% of the time. And I get 9 sky shards when I'm capped, so that's fantastic. Really happy with that. We also go to the Forest of Souls here. This is one I kind of screwed up, to be entirely honest. I have 3 in the middle, 1 on the left, and 1 on the right. I absolutely should not have this one on the left here, and I should have Times Blessing maxed. So I didn't think about this before, but the reason why I wasn't originally uploading Times Blessing was because I didn't really care how long things took, because I was just speeding it up anyway most of the time, and half the time it was expiring while I slept, so I didn't actually get the bonus. But if you decrease the time by 15%, the cost to speed things up with your stigma is faster, or is less. So it's super important to get this 15% over there, because from now on, every time you go to do something like this, when you're just starting one out, it'll be less than it would without the 15%. So absolutely get that 15% there. That's really important. As for high command, this is another one I'm kind of rethinking here. I have 1, 1, and 1 right now. And honestly, I just like to spam the 1 stamina missions on most of the things here. These are, this one here, they're usually, I think it's 2 hours long for them, and they give you 10 ancient coins. And there's one is here as well that gives you 10 of these. So the higher we go down, the less efficient it gets in terms of the amount of conquest points and ancient coins you come back. And I don't care how much stamina comes back, to be honest, how much stamina it costs. I care how many ancient coins I get. So I really don't recommend going too far into this building until they address that situation. That said, if you're somebody who doesn't play a lot, I would probably go down to the 12-hour ones, just because it's better to do those if you can't keep redoing them every hour or two. I do think ancient coins are way more important than the conquest points now, just as a side note, so I'll probably be getting rid of this building relatively soon. Next up, we have the Steel Workshop, and I think this one is 100% necessary. I think everybody should have 3 of this eventually, specifically once you get to the point where you're farming giants all the time. And I don't farm giants right now too much, or golems, sorry, but I will in the future, and I'm trying not to farm it yet because you lose so much. Like 30% less resources is insane. 30% less gold is also insane, so what I would do is I would just farm golems if you're going to do it, but don't craft anything until you get all of these, because it just makes such a huge difference. You could say a 30% difference. So as for what I'm farming right now, if you go over to this dude right here and you go down to silk, I'm currently farming not silk, I'm just kidding, I'm currently farming Una. So to get Una, you need these Ultra Fang Catalysts right here, you need these Twisted Fang Catalysts, and you need these Blazing Souls. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually farming a Concerto of Light, Fire, and Ice. I'm not sure if this is the best place to do it, but I enjoy it the most, so I keep doing it. So I go on to hard difficulty. You click on the bottom right. You can't see because my face is in the way, and just click on Zestiness Sanctum here and scroll down, and you can see that Twisted or Ultra Fangs drop here. So I farmed this one for a while. There's a bunch of others too. I think this one also drops it. Yeah, this one also drops it. And then you go over to 7 here. And this one drops the Twisted Fangs. This is the one I'm currently at right now. You also get some other stuff too, which is great. And every 15 of these you get 2,500 gold, I think. So you will absolutely clear the shop and then some while you're doing this, and you'll get a ton of XP, and I mean a ton. So the way I do this on the first stage, since it was really easy, I used my Sez and 3 fodders to do it. If you have more people on your team, you're going to get less XP. I think 50% of the XP of a max level character gets transferred to everybody else. So I like to have 1 DPS and then 3 fodders. And I try to put my fodder right where Destina is right here. So let's go to this page. This should be set up right. So I try to have my fodder right here. They die right away, and then my supporter comes in and we clear the place really easily. But for 7, it's a little harder than the other one, so I have to use 1 to 2 DPS. So I'm using my Lorena and my Cez, and then I'm also leveling up my Celestial Mercedes in the back. And one at a time here. You should never, ever, ever, ever be doing anything in this game unless it's high-level golems or something you can't do without one person gaining XP. You absolutely 100% always need one person in there soaking the XP. And the way to do that on harder stages is just to put them in the front line or something like that, or the back line, and then get your supporter to come in at the end. Always be leveling somebody, it's so important. As for other stuff you need to do daily and monthly and weekly and all those things, let's go over that really quick too. So in the shop here, let's go down to normal. I always forget where they are. Not in here. In transmit stones, there is this Molagora. This needs to be bought every single week, every single time. I don't care what you have to do to get this. Buy that every single week. It's the most important thing you can get. There's also a bunch of other things in here. I'm honestly not sure of the ordering, and I'm not sure which way I'm going to be getting those, but that has to be done. Also, these two need to be done every single day. 40 energy, 5 flags. Those you have to buy 100% of the time. Never pass these up. Always buy them 100% of the time. Even if you're full energy, buy it. Just stay over full. It's worth it. Ancient coins here. There were some rumors that you can go up to T6 when you hit level 50. We've confirmed that's false. So what you should be spending your ancient coins on are just these here, just getting a bunch of accessories, and then maybe some charms later once you're set for accessories. As for conquest points, I've bought these two here so far, and I'm going to buy the other two. But there's some weekly things as well that you need to buy. Like, you need to buy this Molagora seed absolutely 100% of the time, every single week. These are like the most important long-term things for you. And in the guild shop is a bunch of stuff too. If you're not in a guild, you need to be in a guild. It has to happen. You get so many bonuses here. If we go into aid and donate, we want to donate everything every single day, just because it gets the guild leveled up and it gets you tokens back. And then in the member shop here, we need to buy this Molagora seed every single week. Again, every time you see a Molagora seed, you've got to buy it. There's also Labyrinth Compass. I'm not sold on that yet, but pretty soon we'll be overflowing in these Brave Crests, so I will buy them then. And I also buy everything here. So I buy all the chests, all the compass, all the seeds, 100% of the time, and the Terra Phantasm once a month. You have 10 days to buy that. And weekly missions here are also super important, not only for yourself, but for the guild. Make sure you get all of these done. They just reset last night, so absolutely get all of those done. And then there's some daily stuff, and a lot of people are probably missing this, but if you see in the top right here, we can slide over to support project. And we get a ton of stuff here. So if we click on receive attendance ward, we get 50,000 gold hype. You get some one of those things there. And also, once you do all of these things, once you do an adventure, an altar, a hunt, a covenant summon, a nurtured penguin, 3 sisters diary complete, those are all the daily quests. You get a stamp for the day. And when you get 3 of those things up there done, you get this. When you get 5 of those things up there done, you get this. And when you get all 8 of them done, you get this. And then you get a stamp as well. And then at the bottom, you get rewards depending on how many stamps you have. I have 8 stamps right now. I think I missed 1 day because I'm an idiot. Don't be me. And at 10, we get a seed. And at 15, we get 3 summons there. Also, if we scroll over to launch celebration, this is another one you need to go into daily here. If you make a connection with Elson, Alexa, and Silk, I still haven't done Silk, you get a ton of rewards here. You get 500 stigma, 2-star penguins. I don't waste all my stuff trying to get the Sunstone on Alexa. I would wait until the event's almost over and then see if they give us a better way to farm it, because the Korean server did have a better way to farm it. We also have these down here. When you use 100 energy, you get 50 energy back. When you use 50,000 gold, you get 30,000 back. When you raise a creature, you get 50 stigma back. And I think that's all for in here. No, there's videos too. Once you watch all the videos in the story, you get all of these rewards. 3 Molagora. This has to happen. You need to do this before this is over. There are so many things. And if you want to see all the events, you can just click event news here and it gives you a list of them as well. So, what did I cover? I think that's about it. There's a ton more stuff to do in this game, and I'm really trying to cover everything. If you have any specific questions, please let me know. A lot of people are not using their sky shards to refresh your stamina. You need to do that. That has to happen. If you want to stay anywhere relevant in this game, you need to use a good portion of your sky shards on refreshing your stamina. Otherwise, you are going to fall way behind. I don't care what 5-star units you summon with your sky shards. If you spend all your sky shards summoning this month, and I spend all my sky shards, every single last one of them, refreshing stamina, and I have 0 summons, let's say I started with 0 5-stars, I'm still going to trounce your team, and I'm going to be way ahead of you. So really keep that in mind. Stamina usage and spending your sky shards on stamina is huge in this game. Huge, huge, huge. You need to always do it. So I think that's all I kind of wanted to talk about here. One other thing to mention, I'm sorry, there's just so many things going on in my head. I'm trying to get as much out there. If we click on weekly missions, a lot of these are kind of confusing. So eliminate machinery and inventory, for example. There's a lot of quests like this, and these are different for every person, I mean. We can actually click on go, and it brings you to the area they're in. So they have a decently smart way to do that. So if you're ever having trouble finding one of the quests, just hit go. So we know there's machinery somewhere in this menu here. We can click region info. We can click on monster, and then we can see what kind of monsters are here. We can see these guys kind of look machinery, so we can go to whatever stage they're on. So really good way to find things there. Anyways, I think I covered most of what I can. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I can try to do a video on it. If you have any requests for character guides or anything, please let me know. I'm up for anything. I can do anything for this game. I know a lot about it so far, so hopefully I can help you out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I will see you another day. Bye, everybody!